16 starts here as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Seattle Seahawks. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. First play from scrimmage. Stafford. Short throw. It's Higbee. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
At the 26-yard line.
First run now for Kyron Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Ready. 50. 59.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a great play by Derek Hall to drop him behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready. 280. 70.
Now it's Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that? Who
are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Now Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Set. 180. Hey, 5-0.
Stafford. They'll get this one complete to Atwell. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Now Stafford, he's going to change things up. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming, pick them up, pick them up. And someone jumped.
Double right.
To the air again, Stafford. Wide open receiver, complete. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Kyron Williams, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Rams put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. No problem there on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
60 in, 60 average, 60, 70. Top 18, 5 in, 19 light.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
29-yard line.
Get it.
Out quickly here to Smith and Jigba. The Seahawks at 13-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up. And here are the key inactives for them in this one. And obviously, Charles, you're going to be without some important names this week.
Well, hopefully those guys will be on the sidelines encouraging the guys who are going out there and helping them when they come off the sidelines during the game by giving them some tips on what they see and what they've experienced. That's true teamwork. And if you want to get to the playoffs, if you want to have a big push, you have to have that on your squad.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. When you talk about this Seahawk defense, this unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. He'll try and do this himself. Pass complete there to McCool. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Rams.
Double right. Waiting.
Stafford now to throw. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The Rams on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3.
40 got. Like 7. 59.
Again, it's Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. The back deep, Cooper Kupp. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Walker with a grab, left side. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
2nd and 3. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Smith-Njigba with a grab. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
He was brought down there by Julian Love. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw, Stafford. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They set a load a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
Come on.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. That was Eddie Jackson on the safety blitz, dropping the quarterback. Now here's Michael Dixon, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now here's Michael Dixon, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
The Seahawks 44-yard line.
It's that. Blue 6, middle. 10.
To throw is Stafford. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Ladies. 32.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Here's Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. They'll throw now on the final play. Going up top for Cup. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't put them close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Complete to Smith-Njigba. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Open man is Barner, the tight end. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Dragon 60. 70 rings. 70 rings.
They'll drop the throw. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man, he's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a first down. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Deputy, 50, 65, 65, come back team.
Again, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jackson Smith-Njigba with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him
I
going.
was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. First and 10.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now Williams running left. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackled that time by Derek Hall. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Double right.
Throwing is Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Well, this red zone is where the Seahawks crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's third down.
And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Joshua Carty on for the Rams field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Let's go. 60 bicep, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday night prime time. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Go! Cougar 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cup 19, Cup 19.
He'll look to throw. Going up top for Cup. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. It's a big play there for Seattle. 58 yards.
That's another Seahawks first down.
They get this out left. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Jackson Smith and Jigba
from 4 yards out.
And the Seahawks extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. That last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Rush coming, and he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now Stafford. And pressure gets to him again. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
From his own goal line, Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be fourth down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? He'll try to do it himself. Well, shifts past him, and he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down, Rams.
Now Stafford. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. Touchdown, LA! Devontae Adams, 65 yards. And the Rams have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal. So I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Here we go, here we go.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. A good pickup there, 22. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They'll get this complete to the tight end, Barner.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
To the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. A quick throw caught by Cup out wide. And they'll wind up getting this
this one all the way down inside the 20.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Cup 19. Deputy. Press. Go.
They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Elijah Arroyo, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks will add to their fourth quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. This is first and 10. Now Stafford. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Darian Kendrick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that pick six, that was the first turnover forced by the defense in this ballgame, CD.
And what's even better is when they finally forced one, they kept the effort up and were able to return it for a score. They could hear their defensive coaches saying to them, hey, getting the interception's great. Can you do more with it? Turn it into a big play. And they did exactly that.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Stafford now to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. Great call his number again. It's his sixth catch and a first down. Now it's Stafford. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up second down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Open man is Atwell, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That'll go for a gain of 7. And 3rd and 1 now. Stafford. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
Lady!
Here we go on fourth. Stafford. He's throwing a good one, and it's caught. Well, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. This is intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat